Welcome to the Product Business Podcast. This is your number one podcast for the tips, actions, and insights to make more money from your products while enjoying your life. I'm your host, Amy Wenslow. Let's dive right in. Hello, everyone. You are meant for more. Consider this a love note from me to you, and frankly, I'm doing it as much for myself as for you. You are meant for more. If you're hearing this and you're listening and there is a dream inside your heart and something that is waiting to be born from your spirit, right? A business that's dying to come out, a product that you see in your head that isn't out there in the world, and you want to be the one to do that, you are meant to do it. You are meant for more than any day-to-day existence that you have. Remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. It is really important that we embrace the passion, the divinity, the divine energy that comes through in being creative, that comes through because we're here on the planet together in this moment in time. And if you are hearing my voice, you are meant for more. You are meant for extraordinary. You are meant for living the biggest, juiciest, most passionate, alive, enlivened life that you can imagine for yourself times 10. Times 10. Because sometimes when we think we're playing big, we're actually still playing it a little safe. I had a conversation this morning with one of my friends, and God bless her, she's right on point most of the time. And I realized that I had two words mixed up that are so close that it's just a few letters difference in the spelling, but in the energy, it's massive difference. Over my lifetime, I've been pretty goal-driven, as most of you probably are, because that's who we tend to attract as listeners and participants in our mastermind group and our product success program and all the things that we do for products. There's two words: consistency and constant. So I was pretty type A for a long time and really driven, and I still get called the poster child for goal setting, and I'm okay with that because it gives my life direction for me to be at choice in what I want to be about. So the problem was that I had this misunderstanding in my head of being committed to my goal meant being constantly about it. And it was like having an engine or a machine where a valve that controls the fuel for it is stuck open, right? It's just stuck on that on position. And it's very easy when something is stuck in the on position for it to burn out other parts of the machine, for it to burn out and burn up more resources than it really needs to. And so in being about goals constantly, I really put a lot of pressure on my body, myself, and it was not the most enjoyable experience. So at this point in my life and in the latter few years, the most recent few years, I've learned the role of consistency. It's not about constantly, it's about consistency. It's about continuing to come back and use my intentions, use my goals to true up to. And there's a beautiful definition about being constant. Constant is about continuing without pause or let up. Now, this podcast is about growing your product business while you enjoy your life, very intentionally on my part, right? So this idea of not ceasing, not letting up, is a recipe for the valve of the fuel of your heart and your spirit to be stuck in the on position all the time. However, consistency, the definition of this is steadfast adherence to the same principles, course, or form. There's agreement, harmony, and compatibility. Okay, especially among the parts of a complex thing. And a business can be a complex thing or can feel complex. So consistency is about harmony between the pieces. It is about truing up to it, about having form to it, and being open to the way that it changes. So this is my wish for you and for myself, is that we learn the lesson of consistency and that we true up to our vision and we allow for grace, magic, and organic growth to come in to support you, to come in as a foundation and attract the right people to you. That is my prayer for you, is that you have the life that you desire, that you are meant to be living, and you are meant for more, and you are meant for extraordinary, fabulous, vibrant life on this planet. God bless. You have just listened to the Product Business Podcast with me, your host, Amy Wenslow. Subscribe, review, and share our podcast on Apple iTunes, Podcasts, or Google Play. Until next time.